the Shelly Studio. Today I am inspired by Dee Dee Catron. She did a piece. I don't know if it's a video or if it's just posted on her Facebook page, but she did these circles, and they were attached to a shape, the same shape as the famous Las Vegas sign. But I really liked the circles, and I have no idea what I'm going to do with them. But I decided to use a bunch of my scraps and punch out some circles with the biggest circle punch I had. And then I'm actually taking and layering, I think I'm layering 3 together, just so that I have a nice, real thick piece, for lack of a better word. And once I got those all glued together, now I'm taking an individual one, and it's the individual one, I either used my watercolor scraps or my mixed media scraps, so they're nice white surfaces to work on. And I'm just plain, inspired by her, so they're going to be neutrals. Like, I've got a little off-white and some white and black, and basically that's all I work with. I did start out using this Payne's Gray watercolor to give it sort of the grungified look. Anyway, and just gonna play around. I hope you keep watching. I'll pop in and say things as I think they're needed, but it's kind of self-explanatory, I think. I'm just using some random stamps, bits of paper, and some muslin I have just laying about. And we're going to see what we can create with them. Oh, and that's India ink. I end up using that a lot. In fact, I wanted the edges even darker, so I go around it a little bit more. But I don't want the messy edges, so I'm gonna, yeah, that's my water. My jar for paintbrush water is dirty, so I didn't want to use it. So I'm using my little mini spray bottle to get fresh water. Works, right? Alright, so, and I am just working with one layer, so I have to be careful, but, so it doesn't bend on me. I'm just gluing, this is the muslin, gluing the muslin on. And then once I do that, I'll take the thicker, the 3 layers circle, and glue it to that to stabilize it. Anyway, this is kind of a longer video. I hope you keep watching. It was actually hard for me to do this. I want to say it was really fun. I love the results, and I really love Dee Dee's stuff. I just have to work at it to get it to look like what I want it to look like. So this did take me a few days to do these. I know, it's crazy. But I had to sit and think about what I was going to put on it. So there you can see I've clamped the thicker substrate onto the surface I was working on. And I decided I wanted the edges black because they're white. And so I'm just painting around the edges with some of that India ink, and I'll end up doing that with all of them. So the backs aren't as pretty as they could be. I could have used inking sponge and used, you know, ink for stamps, but I had my India ink out, so why not, right? Anyways, I'm going to play some music, and I hope you enjoy watching. Oh, I just wanted to note that I decided to incorporate that black thread and the fabric into each one of my pieces. So you'll see me try to figure out how I'm going to accomplish that. So here I've got, I'm just taking that thread and I'm going to stitch the few squares of fabric to my piece. Oh, and I did use, on this one, I did use a little bit of silver. Though you can't really tell, and I forgot that I did that. But it is there. But it's only on that one. My photo for this one is sideways, but it probably doesn't really matter. This one you'll see I forgot about the black thread, and I glued the back on before I realized I had not incorporated it. And so after I do all that, I punch a hole and put just a little knot on it. And in fact, if you don't look hard, you might miss it. Except for the fact that it's coming through the back where the other ones were not. For this one, I decided to try my hand at the French knot, which didn't turn out too bad considering this is the very first time I tried it. I didn't even do a practice one. So I kind of liked the silver element I did on one of the other ones, where I had that little bead thing, and I have all this wire left over. If you saw my tag book tutorial, you'll know where this wire stuff came from, and I have a whole bunch of it now, so I decided to create a circle with it, and I like that. I might use that in more things. And then I'm just going to attach it to this piece. And if you made it to the end, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. I just love these. What do you think? If you liked it, leave me a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more from me, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.